Okay, so you're all probably wondering what's going on with my hair right now, and to be honest, I don't really know. It usually does this on Wednesdays, and I tried combing it and flattening it down and everything, and nothing seems to work, so don't worry too much about it. It'll go down by the end of the episode. Okay, so usually I don't like to talk about Hollywood on this show, and it's not because I don't like Hollywood, which I don't, but also just because I feel like if I use too many pop culture references, I might alienate myself from future viewers of this show. I mean, I want people to be able to understand it from no matter what time period they come from. So that's why I usually don't like to talk about a lot of movies, but I do think there should always be an exception to the rule. And this episode is going to be that exception. I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I want Hollywood to do. And while that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and try to get my hair down. Okay, for this one, they're going to have to hurry. But I want to see all of the previous actors that have played James Bond in the same James Bond movie. And with the new James Bond. And that means Sean Connery, Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, and whoever the new guy is, Rowan Atkinson. And probably. But, I mean, they're going to have to hurry if they want to do this one. Sean Connery is getting really old. And they're probably going to have to wheel him out in a wheelchair. And, you know, they got to hurry. These guys could die at any moment. All of them. All 6 of them could possibly die. So it's best to get them out there now. And also, I don't think we have to worry about Rowan Atkinson being the new James Bond because I think he's already in a James Bond movie. So I think we're good. Okay, so this one isn't anything new. I'm sure you've all heard about it, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and ask for it too. I want to see a live-action Lion King movie. And I'm not really sure exactly how they're going to do this. I mean, I've seen live-action stuff before, CGI animals. I don't find that very realistic myself. But I mean, I don't know. It could be very beautiful if it's done correctly. You'd have the beautiful landscape, the savannah. You have lions fighting each other. I think it could really work if done right. And I also have this joke. It's kind of off topic, but I was looking through my Facebook pictures today, and I saw this joke. It's, I'm wearing Lion King underwear right now. My Little Mermaid underwear's in the wash. I'll just hold for your laugh there. Whoa! Okay, sorry, I thought something happened there. It didn't, it's okay. Anyways, I thought I heard the couch grumble, so I think we're fine. But anyways, this one's kind of a little bit of a cheat because it's actually about television. But I want to see Leave It to Beaver, only the kids play the adults, and the adults play the kids. And I know you guys aren't going to understand this one, but try switching those roles in your mind whenever you watch that show. And it becomes way more hilarious than it should. Anyways, I know this one will probably never happen, but, you know, there's always... I'd almost want to do it. I'd almost want to just get some kids together and some adults and say, you play the Beaver, and this here kid can play Ward, and I know, it just works, because when the roles are reversed, the whole thing becomes more funny, I assure you. This is one that I'm surprised hasn't already happened yet. I want to see a movie about Nikola Tesla. And if you aren't already aware, the internet has gone crazy over this guy with pictures of him zapping cats, riding dinosaurs, fighting Thomas Edison, pooping rainbows. It just makes sense to make a movie about him. And some people argue that the audience for him isn't there anymore, but I still think people are interested. And it would be nice after all these stupid movies Hollywood has made to watch something that's actually a little bit educational. I mean, this guy is the Batman of science. Why not make a movie out of him? Daniel DayLewis might be one of the greatest actors to ever live. I personally think he is. And he invests a lot in his roles. I mean, if he's going to play William Cutting, he's going to go around and beat people up in bars. If he plays Abraham Lincoln, he wants everyone to refer to him as Mr. Lincoln. I'm sure if he played Mr. Rogers, he'd run around in a sweater and sing happy songs to puppets. And if he played Superman, he'd probably fly around and shoot laser beams out of his eyes. But there is one role that I want Daniel Day-Lewis to play, and that is Don Quixote. And hear me out on this one. He's never really done a comedic role. I mean, he's always doing serious roles like Daniel Plainview or Macbeth. And he needs to prove that he can do an absurd role if he's given it. I mean, comedy is a lot harder than tragedy or any. Believe me, I've played both roles, and comedy's the harder one. And another thing, he just fits the character. They're about the same age. They look a little bit alike. And he also acts like Don Quixote. He goes around acting like someone else, and everyone thinks he's insane, but really there's a secret wisdom in what he does. So that's my one wish for Hollywood. If nothing else is granted, I want to see Daniel Day-Lewis playing Don Quixote. Okay, now I definitely felt something. There was... Oh, God! Okay, so I'm sorry, guys, that I had to turn off the camera there for a second, but the couch came back alive, so I'm just going to, I'll see you guys later. Back! Back, you beast! Dark fire will never avail you! Flame of Andrew! Go back to the shadows! See you guys.